Have you ever felt like something was missing, even after getting everything you wanted in your tech job or life? Research shows that after we reach a certain level of success, gaining more achievement does not make us happier. This video doesn't discuss the hacks and strategies of success that many people discuss. So stay with me for now. In the next few minutes, I will tell you why having a bigger house, getting a promotion, or buying a new car might still leave you feeling empty inside. We will discuss 3 secrets of success that no one talks about. I will also show you the 3 essential pillars I use to determine what really matters to me. And by the way, they work for every situation. I will explain how I changed from caring about what others thought to finding real happiness, and how you can find your true purpose beyond just using the skills you already have in many ways. Can I ask you an honest question? What if all the success you are working so hard for is actually stopping you from finding something better? Please put the answer in the comment section below. Before I get into the nitty-gritty of the crust, let me make this disclaimer bold and clear. I am in no way saying don't work hard or smarter or pursue material things. The point I'm driving home is, are you enjoying what you do for a living? Are you fulfilled? Are you truly enjoying the success you've attained? These are profound questions we fail to ask our inner selves before we grab that job or when we feel unsatisfied. Now let's proceed. I remember sitting in my home office looking at all my awards and certificates, but feeling none of it mattered. It was like climbing a tall ladder only to realize I put it against the wrong building. My journey from a stress tech worker to becoming a coach who helps others taught me some really important lessons. And today, I want to have an honest discussion with you about that. If you stick around till the end, I have special gifts to help you get started on your path to a more fulfilling life and career. Now, let's dig deeper and discover the secret to real success, the kind that brings you joy. Secret number 1. The success trap. Have you ever wondered why that promotion or big client win felt good for about a day? Then the emptiness crept back in. It's like climbing a mountain, reaching the summit, taking that celebratory photo, and then feeling this strange hollowness as you look around and think, is this it? That's the strange paradox so many of us face. You've checked off everything on the success list: the career, the recognition, the house, and the financial freedom. Yet something still feels missing. We are confused because we've been taught that these achievements should complete us. From an early age, high achievers are programmed with specific beliefs that the next achievement will bring lasting fulfillment. If you finish the school with top grades, land that dream job, get that promotion, buy the house, or win the award, then you'll be happy. But we reach these milestones only to find that satisfaction fades quickly, leaving us wondering what's wrong with us. Fascinating brain science explains this phenomenon. Our brains aren't wired to feel prolonged pleasure from achievements themselves. The real neurological reward happens before we reach our goals. Dopamine spikes during the anticipation phase when we pursue the reward, not when we actually get it. Our brains are designed for the chase, not the capture. This neurological reality played out vividly in my own tech career. On paper, I had everything: an impressive title, a great salary, respect from colleagues, you name it. I was living the definition of success I've been taught to value. But sitting in my office one evening, looking at my certification, degrees, and awards on the wall, I felt empty. Each achievement, the lovely home, the luxury cars, all those certifications and awards, once so desired, now felt like mirages in a desert. Promises of fulfillment that disappeared the moment I reached them. What many of us develop is essentially a form of success addiction. Each achievement delivers only temporary satisfaction, so we constantly need bigger wins to get the same feeling. The high gets shorter, the crash gets harder, and we need more intense experience to feel anything at all. The last promotion felt good for a week. The next one might only give you a day of happiness before the hunger returns. This cycle becomes especially dangerous when perfectionism enters. Perfectionism creates an impossible moving target. There's always something to improve, always someone doing better, and always some flaw to fix. To be honest with you, I'm still working on some aspect of perfectionism. I find myself constantly trying to make things better. I have recorded this video alone 4 times. When I reached this point, I realized I was at it again, so I had to move on and get to you. Look, we are all a work in progress. We just need to be conscious of our habits to fix them quickly when they sneak in on us. Okay, let's move on. You could win an Olympic gold medal and immediately think, but I could have beaten my personal best. These standards ensure we never feel enough. What's beneath this emptiness is something more profound. When we chase external success without connecting to what truly matters, we build someone else's dream. The emptiness is your inner wisdom signaling that you've disconnected from your authentic purpose. The missing piece isn't another achievement. It's alignment between your core values and how you live, between your unique gifts and how you use them, between what truly matters and where you are investing your energy. So, what comes up for you? Think about it and share in the comment section below. Let's talk about secret number 2, the hidden cost of empty success. Those moments of alignment aren't just nice to have, they are essential for your survival. High achievers are actually more vulnerable to burnout than anyone else. The very drive that fuels your success is silently setting the stage for a crash that might take years to recover from. 3 warnings suggest your success might be coming at a steep cost. First, you are constantly exhausted but still pushing harder. Second, your relationships suffer while achievements pile up. The third one, even your biggest wins leave you feeling hollow rather than fulfilled. Studies published in the Mayo Clinic proceedings reveal concerning patterns for those in leadership positions. The demanding nature of these roles create the perfect storm for chronic stress and emotional exhaustion. The traits that propel you to greatness, such as relentless drive, dedication, and hunger for success, can often become the architects of your downfall if left unchecked. Research analyzing 43 studies over 2 decades found a strong link between perfectionism and burnout, particularly when recognition is inconsistent. These findings align perfectly with what I see in my practice. Like a sports car running on fumes despite having a trophy-filled garage, high achievers often deplete their internal resources while accumulating external successes. My client Sarah exemplifies this pattern. This brilliant tech executive built an impressive career but felt empty inside. Working 80-hour weeks, she missed her children's important moments and developed severe migraines and insomnia. When she sought help, she considered abandoning everything she built because the cost had become unbearable. Similarly, Marcus grew his consulting business to 7 figures, but became completely disconnected from his wife and friends. He hadn't taken a vacation in 6 years and couldn't remember when he last did something purely for enjoyment. His financial success came at the expense of relationships and personal passions. The physical consequences are equally serious. Chronic stress associated with burnout leads to high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases, and weakened immunity. Your body keeps the score even when your mind pushes through. So listen to your body, my friends. Achievement-based identity traps us in this cycle. Perfectionists often work longer hours without outperforming peers. They simply burn out faster. The workaholism society devastates personal life. This relentless pursuit prioritizes work over everything else that gives life meaning. When emptiness appears, our instinct is to work harder or chase bigger goals. We think if I land this client or hit that revenue target, I will feel better. This approach resembles filling a leaking basket. Nothing stays full. This cycle eventually leads to career derailment or, in extreme cases, depression. Pursuing unattainable goals creates such dissatisfaction that high achievers experience stalled progress, missed promotions, or premature exit from promising roles. The drive that built your success ultimately tears it down. My secret number 3, the alignment framework. The solution isn't working harder or smarter. It's working aligned. After witnessing hundreds of successful yet unfulfilled professionals transform their achievement experiences, I have identified 3 essential pillars most high achievers overlook entirely in the alignment framework. These aren't complicated techniques, but require questioning everything you've been taught about success. Traditional advice focuses on productivity hacks and time management, but this approach merely rearranged deck chairs on the Titanic. True fulfillment comes from doing what resonates with your authentic self through 3 essential pillars. Let's review each. The first pillar in the alignment framework is value alignment. This goes far deeper than corporate values on office walls. I am talking about personal core values, principles that genuinely matter when nobody is watching. One of my clients, a finance executive, discovered her core values of creativity had been suppressed for years. Once she integrated creative problem solving into her leadership style, her team's performance soared and her satisfaction followed. To uncover your authentic values, bypass your thinking mind. Examine moments when you felt most alive and meaningful. What qualities were present? What consistently triggers your frustration? The patterns reveal your true values, not impressive sounding virtues, but what genuinely matters to you. The second pillar is purpose clarity. Building on your core values, purpose emerges at the intersection of gifts and what serves others. A physician I worked with felt burned out until he recognized his unique ability to explain complex conditions in accessible language. By creating educational content along his practice, he reconnected with his purpose without changing careers. Purpose clarity involves identifying your zone of genius, work that energizes rather than depletes you, and connecting it to service. Your purpose lives where these elements converge. The third pillar is conscious action. Conscious action isn't about chasing what's expected. It's about slowing down and checking in daily if needed. When you build even just 10 minutes of inner alignment into your routine, you create success on your own terms. When values alignment, purpose clarity, and conscious action work together, you don't just build a career, you create a life that feels like you. Let me tell you a personal story. I was a senior DevOps engineer with over 18 years in tech, successful by every external measure. I had an excellent salary, a beautiful home overlooking a serene lake, luxury vehicles, and a family I loved. Yet inside, I felt disconnected and unfulfilled. At the height of my career, I was offered a leadership position, a manager level role that many dream about, but something didn't feel right. Saying yes meant more travel, more responsibility, less time with my newborn twin boys and wife, who had already been holding things together while I juggled multiple clients and weekly flights. Logically, the promotion made sense, but emotionally and spiritually, I felt a deep contraction in my body, almost like my soul was pulling away from the opportunity. I knew if I said yes, I would be silencing a calling that had been growing louder to pursue my passion as a life coach and conscious business mentor and help others like me break free from success that looks good but feels empty. That moment was a turning point. Rather than make a decision out of fear and obligation, I paused and asked myself, does this align with my values? Does this path allow me to live my purpose? How does this opportunity feel in my body? Tight or expansive? The answers were clear. I declined the role, and shortly after, we parted ways. This was scary initially, but it became the catalyst for my life's most aligned, fulfilling chapter. So here's the truth I've discovered, both through my own journey and in working with clients. Many outwardly successful professionals feel disconnected from their true purpose despite their achievements. That emptiness isn't a sign of failure. It is your inner wisdom calling you towards something more profound. True success is measured by what matters most and feeling deeply connected to your work and life. Material wealth is lovely to have. I love it too, but I am not attached to it anymore because being successful is about balancing all the wheels of your life, and it is also personal. At the peak of my IT career, I realized my passion was helping people find purposeful alignment. Your achievements aren't the problem. The disconnect between your accomplishment and your authentic self is. If you felt something stir while watching this, it's time to listen to your inner self. Quick question for you. Which of the 3 pillars resonate most with where you are right now? Value alignment, purpose clarity, or conscious action? Please drop your number in the comment section below and I will create an in-depth video for the most requested pillar. Tap subscribe to join a community redefining success. New videos drop every week. Hit the notification button as well. Please hit the like button to show us you appreciate the video. It helps others to find this message. Share with one person you know. They will thank you. And because you stayed till the end, I am honoring my promise by gifting you a 1-hour live coaching session to start your realignment journey. Grab your spot now because I am not doing this for long. The calendar link is in the description below. Dates fill up quickly, so let's do this.